Hello and welcome to Castle's Corner. We're here for another installment of good exercise versus bad exercise. I had a little bit more time to make this one, so I'm actually doing demonstrations. So today we're going over biceps. It's a simple one to go over. The bicep is not a hard muscle to train. It's very simple, but it seems most everybody gets it wrong. First thing I would like to say is you only need one exercise. You all have heard me talk on this before, but per muscle group you only need one exercise. This is the perfect bicep exercise, biomechanically speaking, which is basically everything. Depending on what your goal is, you will have to change the sets and the reps, but as a general rule, here's how it's going to go. For hypertrophy, you're going to want to go 15 to 25 reps. 25 would be failing on 25. For strength, you'd be wanting 1 through 6, somewhere in that range. Set-wise, that would depend on you and your tolerance, what you can take, what level you are, beginner, intermediate, or advanced. You'll have to work that out for yourself. As far as the exercises that follow, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. I don't like seeing people do these exercises, but mostly they're just misinformed. I'm personally demonstrating them. I would never actually do these exercises the way that I'm demonstrating them. They are exaggerated for effect. And following that, the exercise that I will be demonstrating, the perfect one, it will be done exactly how I would be doing it. And this is not going to be a lengthy explanation video as to the hows or the whys. This is supposed to just be a short video demonstrating and explaining how to properly train the biceps. And there will be around 25 or 30 more videos like this for each muscle group in the body. So this is going to be the Red Pill Resistant Exercise Series, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So the exercises we're about to witness can be done correctly. I'm doing them in an exaggeratedly bad way to demonstrate the poor form. Now you will actually see people do this. This is an alternating dumbbell curl, elbows very much out of alignment the entire motion, momentum, twisting the body. Basically everything is bad here. Zero, all zero. And this particular one here, you'll see this all the time at people go to the gym trying to tone, which is not a real thing, or burn calories. They'll have an extremely light weight. They may be doing it correctly, but they will never come close to failure. They'll have almost no focus, no effort, no real plan to what they're doing. They're just kind of going through the motions. Not productive. And this one here, you will of course see very poor range of motion. Partial range through several different partial ranges is demonstrated. The upper range, lower range, mid-range, and bottom range. Of course, this is not effective training. The more range of motion, the better training the motion. And a partial range such as this is extremely ineffective, and while you may be fatiguing it in one particular place, you'd be much more beneficial to train the whole thing. Now, in this one, you will see everybody doing this. They'll pick a weight which is far too heavy, wildly swing it, arching their back, using their body like a springboard, bouncing, jumping, swinging, and dropping the weight. Of course, this is ego-driven, useless. And this particular exercise, no time under tension, no real loading whatsoever, just kind of speeding through the movement. While you will get a burn from lactic acid, you're not actually tearing your muscle fibers. Lactic acid does not produce growth. Again, kind of pointless exercise here. Now here, this guy knows what's up. He's going to be doing it correctly for you to see. So, here's what you need to do. Sit down on a bench, shoulders back against the bench. Don't take them off the bench. Arms using either a arm blaster to hold the elbow secure. You could also use a foam pad, a stick, or a training partner. You're going to raise the weight quickly. You're then going to lower it for 4 seconds. Very simple. Again, you're going to raise it quickly, squeeze at the top, and slowly lower to a straight arm. Do that as many times as you're able to. That will be failure. Towards the failing stage, you'll notice less range of motion. You should proceed until there is no motion left. That will be failure. It does require a lot of focus. It does require a lot of effort, and intensity. It does not require a lot of weight. You'll be using time under tension. Elbows will be 10 degrees forward in front of the body. Shoulders will be held in place, elbows held in place. Nothing is moving or contracting except your bicep. Now, the bicep has an origin and an insertion, and it can only contract to those two pieces. The bicep only requires one exercise. This is the best exercise for your bicep. It is completely isolated and only the bicep is working. You'll notice also that my palms are up. So again, going back to the origin and the insertion, you can very clearly see on the arm where they attach, meaning your arm has no idea what your hand is doing. It doesn't have a brain. It only knows if it's a correct resistance curve or not, if it is maximally contracting or not, if it is working at a mechanical disadvantage or advantage. That's all it knows. Now, if you work out exactly how I just said, and you train till failure, you will get maximum growth in your bicep. If you found the information helpful, please like and subscribe, share, and of course visit me at www.castleandprogress.com.